Mayor Paul Coogan used his State of Business address before the One South Coast Chamber of Commerce to promote his administration's progress in improving the quality of life for local businesses and residents. The mayor said the reconstruction of Route 79 and the launch of South Coast Rail will set the city up for sharp growth and economic development activity. Even before those projects are complete, the mayor said the city has become a more welcoming community for business growth. The only obstacle facing business expansion, finding the space to locate here.
Our three business parks in the north end of the city right now have a 95% occupancy rate. Current tenants are expanding and new tenants are constantly looking for room to grow in Fall River. Blount Foods has committed to create an additional 70 jobs on their site as part of another $69 million expansion. Nantucket Sound Seafood has started construction on their facility, which will result in 15 additional jobs. To meet the needs of their tenants, Madison Properties is creating 275,000 square feet of space for new and emerging businesses in the same complex. Another 120 acres of land was recently purchased by VMD Industries to build a campus at Innovation Way, which will create over 900,000 square feet of space available for business. Research, development, distribution, warehousing, cold storing, all these companies are coming into the north end of our city. And construction should begin soon on that project alone. It is expected to bring in hundreds of new jobs to the 6,000 that are already there and create massive amounts of tax revenue and opportunity for people to expand their lives in Fall River.
The mayor said the city continues to find opportunities to create affordable market rate housing and is excited about the prospects for business growth downtown and in the Flint neighborhood.
Downtown, the Redevelopment Authority hired a consultant to work with the city to expand our historic district, which is also on the National Register. This will make it easier for developers to access historic tax credits, to support redevelopment of historic buildings for housing and commercial space right in the heart of our city. In the Flint neighborhood, particularly the Pleasant Street commercial corridor, we're pursuing a roadmap for neighborhood revitalization. Pleasant Street business owners and neighborhood residents are collaborating on a planning process right now with the RDA and a team of experienced consultants. The roadmap for the neighborhood revitalization is nearly complete, and we should be able to make it public relatively soon. And as we begin to implement the roadmap, we're completing an urban renewal plan that identifies properties to be redeveloped, streets and sidewalks that we'll improve. These two plans will draw public and private investment, bringing new shops and restaurants to Pleasant Street. New housing will be developed while existing housing will be improved.
When it comes to quality of life, the mayor said the city is making investments to sweep streets, renovate parks, and improve roads. He said his administration is also working on marketing the city and driving tourism.
We are in the middle of a very long and complicated process of creating a more accessible city website. I've seen it. It looks spectacular. We've partnered with Viva Fall River to complete a first-of-its-kind tourism pilot program where we contracted with our partners at UMass Dartmouth to complete a tourism study to guide investments going forward. We have even applied for a grant in the hopes of getting 2 new trolleys for events, tourism efforts, parking shuttles, and more. And so much is happening every single day in the city of Fall River. It simply can't fit into this one speech today. We drive around all the time. We stay visible. We try to keep our finger on the pulse of what's going on in the city. And one of the reasons I think we've been so successful is the people in this room today. A lot of you are the backbones of what goes on in our city. You care about where we live. You care about the community.